Blimey.
What you got there? Is that more gear?
Oh, not more gear.
Really? More gear? Show me.
Blimey.
I want one of those.
You're having a laugh. In one gear and at the other. Cycle of gas.
Hello gassers, my name's Matt. Welcome to Cycle of Gas. In one gear, out the other. So we have a look at this, the gas situation, what we're gassing for at the moment. Good question. I was gassing for quite the longest time on the radial reamper, and I got that. And while I was preparing my first video with that, I saw that EHX have released their version of it, which is here now as well. So, blimey, you know, it's like London buses. You wait forever for one, and then two come along at once. They say that about bobbies as well. That's the police for our non-British viewers. So, yeah, what are we doing here then? Well, actually, none of that. We're talking, actually, last year, at the end of the year, Keeley released the rather delightful Nocturne reverb based off of the Andy Timmons Halo delay, and they've done a rather spiffingly marvellous job with it. Beautiful spring tones. There's a emulation or a capture, if you will, of the Austin City Limits stereo plate reverb, and the Nocturne based off of the Halo effect. Altogether gorgeous. That's before you start getting into the fact that there are presets, MIDI control, and other bits of pieces. So basically here we're just doing the sound aspect, none of the in-depth technical stuff, but I'm sure that will come further down the line, especially as Keeley get more and more into the tech, as it were. As you know, I was inspired with the Strymon Fairfax straight away to write a song, and I thought it would be nice to do the same thing with the Keeley Nocturne. And I thought, well, if I do vocals, do I want to sing through it or do I want to reamp it? So that led on to the whole reamper journey, and I reamped it. So this is the sound check for the first PedalScape. I released a compilation video a couple of weeks back of parts of my first experiences with the Nocturne. One where I'm reamping the vocals, doing the track, and the Nocturne is on all the guitar tracks as well. Recorded just a little bit of clean nylon and I reamped that, which was good fun. And I did a PedalScape as well. Here's the sound check from the PedalScape, to which this is the companion piece. So I'm going to hand you over to Matthew Elvis Brown in the PedalScape studio for the sound check with the Keeley Nocturne on the first PedalScape. Right, so let's start off with a bit of clean tone on the Squier CV70s thin line with the dual wide range humbuckers today, which is a very nice thing. Going into the Laney Cub 12R, out from there into the Torpedo Captor 8, where we do a split. The mic DI goes out into a compressor into record. The line comes out into Halo, stereo out to Nocturne, stereo out to the simplified DLX, stereo to a compressor, stereo to record. In front of the amp, between the guitar and the amp, is the Manus and the Fairfax. Clean tone, neck pickup. So I've got the volume rolled back to about 7, the tone on full. Neck pickup. Probably where we're going to live today. So I've got the Fairfax just set for a little bit of a boost and warmth. So level about 11, between 11 and 12. Drive 9 o'clock. Sag 8 o'clock. Bright on. Bright on. No, we're in Westminster, darling. Manus, low gain, set to a little bit of a push. So we're in the stock EQ mode and the diode. Level and tone just to push a little bit. So without, with. A nice little push there. If you dig in, you're going to get a bit of that loveliness. Okay, now I'm going to just go 4s on the halo. An example of which would be, there you go, lovely. And on the Nocturne, we're starting on the plates. Okay, so absolutely gorgeous. Vast. Is the spring. Boing. Gorgeous. Lovely. Last but no means least, the Nocturne. Lushness for days. Well, without further ado, sorry, I forgot to say hello, Cycle of Gases, but that's your lot. I'm just going to escape on now. So, going to hand cycle. That's the sound check and signal chain for the first play with the Keeley Nocturne, and I'm going to hand the Cycle of Gases back over to Matthew Elvis Brown in the Cycle of Gas studio. And pedalscapers, come with me, scape on, YouTube cliches, etc, etc. Blimey. Okay, so some really rich sounds there. That was a bit of a short one, but you get the idea. Listen to the pedalscape if you want to hear more. Thank you for watching. My name's Matt. This has been Cycle of Gas. Hope you enjoyed it. Do you have gas? What are you gassing for right now? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, come back, watch another video, subscribe to the channel, join us on patreon.com/pedalscapes, YouTube cliches, malarkey, etc. Blah. Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Blimey.
What you got there? Is that more gear?
Oh, no more gear.
Really? More gear? Show me.
I
want one of those.
You're having a laugh. In one gear and at the other. Cycle of Gas.